Hey, how the hell is it going? It is Rich.
Welcome back to the studio.
And today I'm going to be doing some dynamic anatomy sketching. I got this video sped up 2 times. And if you are into comic book, anime, manga, art, and the process of going into that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, like this video, need all the help I can get. And you can comment down below what you want to see next. You want to see more dynamic anatomy, whatever ideas you guys got. I include them in a poll that I do after every video. I post another poll and I see what you guys want to watch and I make those videos. So, and if you are new to this channel, I also have a Patreon, and Patreon helps feed my family and supplement my income so I can make more videos just like these. And let's get into this. Hey guys, so I hope you like that I incorporated my daughter. She wanted to help me out, and she's pretty much always down here in the studio with me. She loves drawing, my son loves drawing, but she just kind of jumped in on the mic and we were just playing around, but I enjoyed it so much I decided to keep it. And today I'm drawing this reference up here in the upper right hand corner I found on Pinterest of this random anime drawing, but I really liked the attitude that it conveyed, and I just wanted to draw it. So I have this 3/4 head angled down, which is my weakness, and if you guys follow the channel at all, you know it's my weakness. So I'm working on it some more, and just kind of wanted to get this pose and attitude. I'm not copying it, you know, exactly, but I wanted to let you guys know what kind of inspired me to do this drawing. So, and I got the video sped up, I think two times, so it's going a little faster. I still don't spend very long on these drawings. I love how Clip Studio replicates the pencil feeling. I think it's helping me adapt to digital, because I've always struggled with it, at least drawing digitally. Painting is something else. You know, I was a colorist for some independent comics a long time ago, and that I didn't have nearly as much trouble adapting to and getting used to, but drawing digitally has been the biggest struggle for me. So that's about as far as I'm going to take this sketch. I think I come back to it later and just add some tones, but that's really it for a rough sketch. I think one of the biggest struggles in taking your art to the next level, especially if you want to work sequentially or in storyboards, is making your figures look more natural, because people are rarely just standing perfectly straight, perfect posture, looking straight ahead, doing nothing with their hands. You know, we're almost always doing something. We're leaning or doing something with our hands. Our weight is never just perfectly center. It's often, you know, off to one side, one hip kind of jutted out, and that's something that you want to look at as far as finding reference. And I can definitely do a video on that. Let me know down below if that's a video you guys want, is how to draw more natural figures and poses. So that's another reason. I mean, that's a really strong reason to look at reference photos like this. People kind of in real life, you know, tend to lean like that, or they're playing a sport like this chick. Pretty sure she was playing volleyball and she fell. This was a really challenging pose to draw, also really fun, but with a pose like this, it's kind of an action pose, and she's in the middle of movement. In order to capture the movement, you want to capture things like the hair moving, which way it's moving, and how much. That really conveys speed and weight and force of the movement. And if you follow my channel at all, I know I've probably mentioned this a few times, but look back at the last video. We talk a lot about how to use reference specifically and how to use it correctly. And here I'm looking at where her head is in relation to every other part of the body, and how big her head is in relation to every other part of the body. And as you can see, I'm twerking the leg because I'm trying to figure out where exactly that knee lines up with where her head is. And as you can see in the reference photo, her head goes down to her neck, and you don't see how the neck really connects to the shoulders. The knees are right there, kind of framing the neck. So that's why I'm twerking and moving them over. And with a pose like this, you don't really know. It's hard to figure out what you want to draw first. A lot of people start with the head regardless because that's the unit of measurement for the rest of the body. And that's really what I should have done, but I kind of started with the butt instead because I figured it was the largest part of the body and I would use that for the unit of measurement, but that's not how it worked out. Although this piece looks fine, I really should have started with the head. That's where I needed to start. And I'm looking at what's really tripping me up here is that I can't really see the arms, and I can't really draw through the figure because I don't know. I wasn't there when this scene happened, so trying to figure out how it's supposed to look, and it's kind of disjointing when you look at the picture too. So I'm trying to figure out shadows and show depth. Just trying to show depth in a sketch, which can be done with shading and hatching. So, and my face wasn't very good. So, and as I keep saying, 3/4 views with slight angles really throws me off. 3/4 view straight on, I can do those all day. I do that in my sleep. I do those all the time. But if you add like a slight up angle or slight down angle, it throws me. I'm working on the shorts. Fabric. You want to know how fabric and clothing lays on the body, and different fabric lays different ways. These are stretchy shorts and they're pretty tight, so you can actually get a lot of wrinkles. Really fine, thin wrinkles. Or it can be really tight on the body, and that's where you need to figure out where it's tightest on the body and where it's loosest on the body, or where it's bunching up. So I'm redrawing this foot because I noticed it was in the wrong place, and that's something you really want to look at, is where's that foot in relation to her head and that arm, and in relation to the upper leg, you know, how it's all bent. Where is it in reference to everything else? What is it overlapping? And what is it near? How close is it to the butt in this picture? So drawing feet can be difficult. That was in my poll. If you guys saw that, you know, somebody asked for a foot tutorial drawing feet, and that is a video that I will be doing, even though you guys didn't vote on it this week. I will be doing it. It'll probably be the next video that I upload. So make sure you guys check that out. Subscribe so you can be updated when I post new polls, and check back regularly and vote. So appreciate you guys being here. Keep studying your reference and let me know how that goes. I love building this YouTube community and learning along with all these other artists that I'm finding out there. So yeah, and here I am adding some shadow. And that really kind of connects this random character to a ground, you know, by adding a little bit of shadow, especially dark shadow right under the figure, and then soft shadow right next to that. It's a particular balance. It's hard to describe, but that really helps ground the character. And now it looks like, oh, I really landed on something. So that's that. Appreciate you guys being here again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.